Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So for our video today, I would like to discuss about the chemical properties of alkane, which is combustion and free radical substitution reaction. So usually, alkane is non-reactive. We know that alkane is non-reactive. There are two reasons. Okay, ada dua sebab kenapa alkane non-reactive. Yang pertama, alkane is a saturated hydrocarbon with no functional groups. Okay, saturated hydrocarbon with no functional group means that the carbon-carbon bond and carbon-hydrogen bond in alkane is strong. So it hard to break the bond. Okay, that is the first reason. The second reason is alkane is a non-polar molecule. This is because the electronegativity of carbon and hydrogen are almost the same. Means that the electronegativity of carbon is slightly greater than the hydrogen. Therefore, the carbon-hydrogen bonds are only slightly polarized. So when we consider the polarity of bond in the whole alkane molecules, that means that our alkane will become the non-polar molecule. So because of that, alkanes are generally inert towards many chemical reagent. Tapi tak semestinya alkane tak boleh menjalani apa-apa reaction. Okay, ada reaction yang boleh dijalani oleh alkane. Yang pertama, kita ada combustion. So combustion is when we combust the alkane in excess oxygen. Kalau kita nampak kat sini, kalau awak combust alkane dalam excess oxygen, you will get, okay, for this example is butane react with oxygen. It will react in excess oxygen. It will produce carbon dioxide and water. So in certain condition, in excess oxygen, butane alkane will combust in excess oxygen. It will produce carbon dioxide and water. But what happens when we combust our butane in limited oxygen? So in limited oxygen, it will produce carbon monoxide and water. So how about in very limited oxygen? It will just produce carbon and water. Okay, that is a three condition whereby our alkane will be combust. Okay, the first one, in excess oxygen, it will produce carbon dioxide and water. In limited oxygen, it will produce carbon monoxide and water. In very limited oxygen, it will produce carbon and water. So that is the combustion. Okay, second reaction is free radical substitution reaction, or what we call as halogenation. Means that in this reaction, okay, our alkane is react with halogen X2, okay, halogen in the which is dissolved in tetrachloromethane, okay, in the presence of UV or heat. UV is come from sunlight. It will produce alkyl halide. So means that in this mono-substituted reaction, our X is either chlorine or bromine, which is dissolved already in solvent CCl4. So the reaction is promoted by heat or sunlight. So kita perlukan heat ataupun sunlight untuk generate reaction ni. Kalau tak ada heat atau sunlight ni, reaction alkyl halide tak akan dihasilkan. Maksudnya reaction ni tak akan berlaku. So that's why saya kata tak semestinya alkane tidak boleh menjalani apa-apa reaction. With correct condition and reagent, dia boleh berlaku reaction. Okay. The X2CaCl4 ini adalah reagent. Okay, and then this one is the condition. Okay, without any of this, the reagent and the condition, the reaction cannot be take place. Okay, so what happened in this reaction? One of the hydrogen in alkane is replaced by the halogen atom. So we will look at this example. Okay, we have ethane CH3 plus CH3 plus bromine dissolved in CCl4 in the presence of UV. So what will you see here? One of the hydrogen here is replaced by bromine from the reagent. So dia akan dapat haloalkane. Okay, so for this reaction, only one product is formed. Kita hanya dapat satu produk ni sahaja. Which is, kita hanya dapat satu product of haloalkane sahaja. Because all hydrogen atoms are identical. When we compare all of the hydrogen atom, kita ada 6 hydrogen atom dalam ni, semuanya adalah primary hydrogen. So semua hydrogen itu adalah sama, semua primary. So that's why awak dapat satu produk sahaja, iaitu primary haloalkane. Okay, kalau awak ada alkane yang ini, okay, contoh kita ada methyl cyclopentane. Okay, in methyl cyclopentane react with chlorine in CCl4 in the presence of UV, you will get 3 haloalkane, 3 types of haloalkane. Okay, kenapa? Kenapa you dapat mixture of 3 products and all of the product are in the same ratio? Awak akan dapat semua produk ni. Okay, this is because there are 3 types of hydrogen atoms in the alkane. Ada 3 jenis, iaitu primary, secondary and tertiary hydrogen. So where is the primary hydrogen? Okay, this is the primary hydrogen. So when you replace chlorine with the primary hydrogen with chlorine, you will get the first product. Awak akan dapat produk yang pertama ni. Okay, awak replace primary hydrogen dengan chlorine, awak akan dapat produk yang pertama. So produk yang pertama ni dihasilkan apabila chlorine substitute the primary hydrogen. Okay, itu primary hydrogen. Okay, kalau chlorine substitute secondary hydrogen di sini, awak akan dapat produk yang kedua. Okay, this product is formed when your chlorine is substitute the secondary hydrogen. How about this product? Okay, produk ni terhasil apabila awak ada tertiary hydrogen replaced by the chlorine atom. So awak akan dapat this product. So all of these product exist in the produce in the same ratio. Semua awak akan dapat. Okay, awak akan dapat mixture of 3 products. The one that replacing the primary hydrogen, the secondary hydrogen and the tertiary hydrogen. So awak akan dapat semuanya lah dalam jumlah yang sama. Okay, macam mana pula kalau kita ada methyl cyclopentane, the same alkane react with bromine. Okay, bila awak nampak dia react dengan bromine, produknya mungkin akan sama. Okay, produknya akan sama. Okay, tapi keadaannya berbeza. Okay, awak akan dapat 3 product is formed but not in the same ratio. Okay, all of the product form are not in the same ratio. The tertiary alkyl halide is the major product because it is substitute the weakest CH bond, because the bromine is substitute the weakest CH bond. So the tertiary alkyl halide is formed is the major product. Major product means the one that is produced more in the reaction. So maksudnya dalam reaction ni dia akan produce this product. Yang lain semua kurang. Okay, yang ini paling banyak. So kalau kita lihat, bila you ada primary hydrogen replace, awak akan dapat produk yang pertama. Bila you ada secondary hydrogen, you akan dapat produk yang kedua bila you replace the third hydrogen, the tertiary hydrogen, you akan dapat the third product. And then the third product is called as the major product. Sebabnya semua produk yang terhasil ni tidak dihasilkan dalam jumlah yang sama. Paling banyak adalah bromine that is substitute the tertiary hydrogen. Sebab kat sini CH bond pada tertiary hydrogen ni paling lemah. So senang untuk digantikan, senang untuk break. So bromine senang untuk menggantikan tertiary hydrogen sebab dia paling lemah lah. Okay, so that's why bromine substitute the tertiary hydrogen ni paling banyak. Okay, so we go to the next section, mechanism. So what is mechanism? Mechanism is a step-by-step description of the events that are postulated to take place at the molecular level. So yang ni kita tak nampak sebenarnya, tapi yang kita jangkakan akan berlaku pada kita punya molekul pada molecular level as reactant are converted into product. Okay, kita akan tengok lebih deeper apa yang berlaku pada molekul-molekul kita semasa reactant bertukar kepada produk. Okay, in this halogenation of alkane, kita ada beberapa step. The first one is chain initiating step. Second, chain propagation step and chain termination step. Yang ni saya akan tunjukkan satu per satu. What happen in chain initiation step? Okay, contoh kita tengok pada reaction between methane and chlorine. Okay, dissolve in inert solvent CH2Cl2 in the presence of UV, so you will get CH3Cl and HCl. So what happened at the molecular level as CH4 is turned to CH3Cl. Macam mana CH4 ni boleh bertukar jadi CH3Cl? Okay, tengok pada step yang pertama, chain initiation step. Okay, in this step, it involves the homolysis of chlorine molecule by heat or sunlight. Okay, pemecahan molekul chlorine into two chlorine-free radicals. So, under the influence of heat or sunlight, a chlorine molecule will dissociate, akan terpecah, and then each atom takes one of the bonding electrons, and then it will produce two highly reactive chlorine-free radical. So kat sini homolytic cleavage akan berlaku pada chlorine molecule. So kita tahu pada bond chlorine between chlorine dengan chlorine atom ni ada dua elektron kan. So that electron is transferred to each atom. Okay, so arrow dekat sini, half-headed arrow menunjukkan pergerakan satu elektron. Satu pergi pada klorin sebelah kiri, satu lagi pergi pada klorin sebelah kanan. Okay, so bila bond ini terpecah, dua chlorine free radical akan terhasil. Okay. Okay, kita pergi pada chain propagation step. In the chain propagation step, okay, dekat sini, it involve hydrogen abstraction by a chlorine free radical. So hydrogen abstraction ni, hydrogen ni datang dari mana? Datang daripada alkane tadi. Chlorine free radical akan attack hydrogen of alkane. Okay, so what happened? The CH bond in alkane is broken. So H akan pergi pada chlorine free radical, produce hydrogen chloride. And then the C tadi akan jadi a methyl free radical. So kalau awak nampak kat sini, chlorine free radical will attack the hydrogen. So dia akan tarik hydrogen kat sini to form, okay, and then it will combine together to form HCl. And then another electron of CH bond, tadi dia pergi pada H, then H combine with Cl free radical produce HCl, and then another electron of C kat sini, Kat sini kan ada 2 elektron kan. Another elektron akan pergi pada C. So dia akan jadi macam ni lah. Dia akan jadi methyl free radical. Dia akan produce another free radical. Tadi dia dah produce chlorine free radical. Right now dia produce another type of free radical which is methyl free radical. Okay, lepas tu apa lagi yang berlaku dalam chain propagation step ni? Okay, dalam step ni juga, tadi kan kita dah hasilkan methyl free radical. So, this highly reactive methyl free radical will react with other chlorine molecule in the reacting mixture by abstracting a chlorine atom. Dia bertindak balas pula dengan chlorine molecule. So, dia ambil pula chlorine atom daripada chlorine molecule. So, this step produce a molecule of chloromethane and a chlorine free radical. So, dia akan dapat macam ni lah. Tadi kan kita dah hasilkan methyl free radical. So, methyl free radical akan bertindak balas dengan chlorine molecule. So, apa kehendaknya? Dia nak dapatkan klorin daripada chlorine molecule. So, dekat sini chlorine molecule akan terpecah. Satu elektron akan pergi pada chlorine sebelah kiri ni dan chlorine sebelah kiri akan bergabung dengan methyl free radical. So, dia bergabung nampak kat sini dia bergabung menghasilkan chloromethane. Okay, and then another electron of the chlorine molecule, tadi kita ada bond tadi tu kan. Okay, bond elektron tu tadi akan pergi kepada chlorine sebelah kanan menjadi chlorine free radical. So, sekarang ni awak menghasilkan lebih banyak chlorine free radical. Okay, so what happened in chain termination step? Okay, this step causes the chain to terminate all free radical in the mixture. So, tadi kita step yang pertama kita hasilkan chlorine free radical kan. Dalam step yang kedua tadi, dalam chain propagation step, kita hasilkan methyl free radical dengan another chlorine free radical. Kan? So dalam termination step, okay, all of the free radical will be terminate. Macam mana kita terminate? Bila kita combine two odd electron free radical. Bila kita combine free radical tadi, so menyebabkan reaction tu akan stop. So, macam mana kita combine? Okay, kita ada beberapa possibility. First, chlorine free radical dengan chlorine free radical awak combine, join together. So, awak produce chlorine molecule. Okay, so nampak kat sini tak ada lagi free radical. And then kalau methyl free radical react dengan another methyl free radical, dia produce ethane. And then kita ada chlorine free radical dengan methyl free radical react dengan chlorine free radical, dia combine together, dia akan hasilkan chloromethane. So dekat sini awak nampak tak bahagian produk? Tiada lagi free radical yang terhasil. Apabila ini berlaku, the reaction is stop. Itu maksudnya chain termination step. So, itu sahaja mekanisme daripada methane tadi untuk menjadi chloromethane. So, sekarang ni awak akan nampak chloromethane terhasil. Yang ni lebih banyak lah berbanding yang lain-lain. Okey, saya rasa itu sahaja untuk video kali ni. So, selamat mencuba. Awak boleh cuba soalan-soalan yang telah saya berikan. Itu sahaja. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.